Hi everyone, welcome to Lifepath Compass. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are doing a reading for Scorpio. This is going to be for April 2025. Pretty current energies, but also there is still a lot of time left in April. So let's see what's happening. For those of you who've been on the channel before, this is going to be a little different style of reading. We're going to dive into the tarot right away, pull messages from different decks, separate messages. Then we're going to do a little bonus love reading. And then in the end, we're going to use some oracle cards as well to pull additional message. Let's see what's happening, Scorpio. We're going to start today with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So let's see what Spirit has for us. What's happening for Scorpio in April 2025? Look at this. We have Judgment. Judgment is you, Scorpio. This is a representation of you in Major Arcana for me. I'm getting for some of you, you're winning some sort of a dispute or an argument, or even if it's like just, not necessarily an argument, but I'm getting a conversation that you're winning here. Like your says the final say. Yes, definitely. This could be some sort of debate. I'm getting a debate here. A debate that you've been strategizing quite a bit. This could have been a conversation that you wanted to have. Definitely, you are very good with your words at this time, Scorpio. That's what I'm getting here very strongly. And it is a conversation that's very important to you. It's not just something, a random conversation that you start and all of a sudden you win an argument. No, I feel like this is some sort of a debate that you've been preparing for, a very much of a strategic conversation that you've been preparing for quite a while. And I do see the win is on your side. This could be even a conversation that you wanted to have with your siblings or your friends or in some sort of community here. This could be some sort of strategic move that you make that opens new opportunities for you. If, for some of you, this could be a conversation with your boss regarding a promotion, for example. And I do see you taking a lead in this conversation, and the outcome is in your favor. It's what you wanted, what you expected. You're very good with your words at this time. So if there is a conversation that you are thinking about having, April is a great time for you to actually initiate this conversation and lead it. That's what I see there, Scorpio. Interesting message coming through. Okay, let's pull another. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot this time. Let's find out what else is happening for you in April. Wow, look at this. We have Temperance coming through. This is Sagittarius energy. But also I'm getting an energy of balance that's very important for you at this time. The Moon, the World. There's another card here. Here we go. Wow, look at all these major arcana. This is incredible. You have 4 cards of major arcana coming through here right away. 2 cards of Sagittarius, by the way. There is also World representing you in some way. Scorpio, this is a very strong message. This is a very strong message. I'm seeing good luck with money. Very good luck with money and expansion with money. Your money is growing. For some of you, this is an investment that you made. So if you have made some sort of investment, I feel like it's been a long time that it's been a while since you've been waiting for this investment to grow, and it feels like there is some sort of lucky turn of events where your money is actually growing. So expect some good increase in your financial savings. So in some sort of investment, this could be a stock, this could be cryptocurrency, whatever it is for you. I feel like it's somehow influenced by world events as well. So there could be some sort of big shift in world events overall. And not something that you see coming. It's unexpected here. And for you, it brings lucky outcomes. And whatever investments, whatever seeds you put in here, I feel like your investments are going to grow in April. That's what's coming through there. Okay. Let's go ahead and use Fantasy Garden Tarot at this time and pull another message for you. This is an absolutely beautiful deck. This deck was created by a Ukrainian artist, and it was all made with ball pens. Very interesting illustrations, very much on point. Okay, let's see what we have here for Scorpio. Scorpio in April, what do we need to know? Page of Cups is coming through. I'm getting a little bit of a sad emotions with this Page of Cups that is coming through here. Oh, Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Look at this, Temperance is coming through again. That energy of Sagittarius is very much present here. You may have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart. There could be some sort of a conflict that's coming up here, possibly, that kind of makes you a little sad, I'd say. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius again. Wow. You have Wheel of Fortune twice in your reading, which is very lucky, but you also have a very strong presence of Sagittarius in your reading. You have Temperance and Wheel of Fortune coming up here, and you have Temperance and Wheel of Fortune coming up here again. That's very significant. You could be a Casper, you could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, Casper here. Look at this, and the moon is coming through again. 3 major arcana repeating in this message, but I am getting that this is a completely different message here for you. How interesting. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords. What I'm getting from here is that there is a bit of some sort of sadness that's coming through here, an emotion of sadness, and maybe even a regret, possibly because of some sort of conflict that you had with somebody, or you didn't open up to somebody. That's what I'm getting here, Scorpio. It feels like there is some sort of secrets that have been held that were not opened here, possibly with a Sagittarius. I'm just getting that energy very strongly here. It feels to me like something wasn't said when they when it was meant to, and I feel like there's a bit of an energy of regret. I do feel that with time you're going to resolve this conflict or whatever it is with this person, but conversation is very important. And I am getting this energy of this person wants to come forward towards you with the conversation. They want to talk, and it will be very beneficial for you to open up to them, to open up to this conversation and have that conversation. Because again, like, I'm getting this energy, almost kind of a growing energy of a sadness here, and there could be a distance between you and this person. This does not have to be romantic at all. This gives me more of a either friend or family vibe here. A family is coming through strongly, but it's almost like the silence in this relationship is building up the wall that you kind of, you know, the distance is building, the wall is building between you, and it's not, it brings you sadness. That's what I see. A conversation needs to happen here. An open conversation, an honest, a genuine conversation needs to happen here. And I do feel that the energy will start flowing, and you will be able to turn this around and still have a very beautiful relationship with this person. That's what I see there. Seems like a family vibe there. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and pull a message here from Everyday Tarot. Let's see what else comes through for you, what else we need to know, what's happening in April. Five of Swords and Knight of Wands. I wonder if that's that Sagittarius energy coming back around. Wow, it is. I just said, I wonder if this Knight of Wands, because Wands represent fire and Sagittarius is a fire sign. And I wonder if that's the Sagittarius, and it is. Wheel of Fortune is coming back yet again. You are not talking to somebody who has very significant Sagittarius placements. It doesn't have to be their sun sign, but for a lot of you it is. You're not talking to this person. You are in some sort of a period of time when you're not talking to them. There's this energy of nobody wanting to make the first step forward. You are isolated from each other. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you are somehow taking a break from each other. There was some sort of ending here, a separation. Yeah. I feel like there is still a lot of love between you. And again, does not have to be a romantic relationship, although for some of you it might be, but I'm getting there is just care and genuine feelings between you two. But something has ended, the relationship has ended, you stopped talking to each other, you're isolated from each other, you're disconnected from each other, you went into this mode of solitude here from this person with a very strong Sagittarius placements. And I feel like it's been going on for a while. It does feel like a complete ending to you. It feels like maybe for some of you, you feel like you were stabbed in the back by this person. But what I see is this person actually does care about you. I do feel like they care. They genuinely care about you. But you need to make a choice to move forward towards them as much as they want to move forward towards you. This could be a feminine energy. Doesn't have to be. This could be a motherly energy. It could be an earthly kind of energy here, a grounded energy. But there has to be a choice made. There is a very strong choice energy that needs to be made here, and both people in this relationship need to make a choice to move towards each other. Is there genuine love and care for each other? Yes, there is. Yes, there is, absolutely. But I'm getting this energy of needing to move towards each other. Bring that cup of love to this person, and this person will reciprocate. Either it is a romantic relationship or a family dynamic here. There is a lot of love. There is a lot of love present. But you gotta talk. You gotta talk it out. You can absolutely resolve this situation, this conflict here. All right. Okay, well, let's move this out of the way. A bit of a repetitive message there, but it needed to be clarified, and was a huge confirmation there. You've got so many repeating cards here. This Sagittarius wants to be in your life. Whoever they are, they want to be in your life. Very much so. All right. Well, let's go ahead and pull love message for you now. Let's see what's happening in love life for my Scorpios. This is a beautiful deck by Amira Salon, Amira Love Oracle. Let's see what's happening in romantic love life for you, Scorpio. What's going on there? True love. Oh, wow. Okay. Friendship. Not that, but this. Okay. This is what we've got here. There is definitely love. There is that love in the air, Scorpio. I'm getting this very strongly. I'm getting this energy of a relationship that feels like you met your true friend. You know, you met your best friend and you're in love with your best friend. It's a very warm feeling here. And it does feel like your soul tribe. This person is very much on the same wavelength as you are. You could have very similar, if not the same, interests. You have a lot of interests in common with this person. That's something that's coming through very strongly here. For some of you, you could be somehow connected through work. You could be introduced by a person that you're working with. I'm getting that energy here. You could be introduced by your boss, actually. Somebody who's, in charge, like your supervisor or somebody you're working for. I'm getting contractor also. You could be introduced by somebody you sign contracts with. But I'm getting this energy here. Yeah, sign contracts and justice came through. There is a connection here to the people that you are working with. That's what I'm getting here. This could be a Virgo. The person that you're connecting to could be a Virgo or somebody with very strong Virgo Virgo in their chart. I do feel that there's a lot of chatter around this relationship. There could be even some jealousy around. I don't necessarily see it affecting the relationship as much, but it does feel like there's a lot of people kind of watching you and seeing what's happening, seeing it developing. They could be kind of you know, talking about it. There's just this back chatter. Again, don't see it affecting your relationship whatsoever. It's just something that is going to be happening. This is true love. I do feel that it's a very strong connection, and it is built on friendship here. That's what's coming through very, very strongly. Look out for a Virgo. I'm getting very strong vibe of a Virgo. Could be with some Leo, Aries, and Libra placements, but Virgo stands out the most here for me. That's what I see, Scorpio. It seems to me like you could be meeting this person for the first time in a group setting. So this could be like a work event. This could be a kind of some sort of team building event here, but it does feel very much as a group setting. You don't necessarily have to work with this person though. I don't necessarily see you working with this person. I see you being introduced by somebody that you know, a common connector here, and that person you know through work. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I see. Interesting. When it comes to like work and that, I feel like this person could be working alone. They could have their own there's a lot of like this energy of solitude around them, so they could be working on something of their own project. They could be an entrepreneur. I do see them being in charge and actually possibly juggling several kind of things that they do, but there is this energy of them of doing something on their own, maybe even in their free time, but they do have some sort of either business they're building on the side, or maybe this is their main business, but it does feel like something that they brought up from the ground on their own here. That's what I see, like a self-starter, an entrepreneur here. But they could be juggling several things at the same time. This person could be even working several jobs. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibe that this person is giving out. That's how you would know who I'm talking about here, Scorpio. Okay, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And if we're not done yet, we're going to pull messages for you from a Kipper deck. This is a beautiful deck that gives very specific messages. So let's go ahead and see what's happening for you, what else we need to know, what else we haven't covered, maybe some sort of confirmations, whatever needs to come through for Scorpio for the month of April 2025. Let's see. Wow. That came out very strongly. Quickly too. I'm getting an energy here for some of you, and this is going to be very specific for some Scorpios only. There is a bit of a message of concern that you might be receiving if you spend a lot of time during your childhood with your grandparents, or with a certain, like a mature couple here. I don't see them as your parents. This could be your grandparents. This could be even your great-grandparents or aunts, uncles. And not parents. I'm not getting parents here. I'm getting but somebody that you spend like a home, a house where you spent a lot of time when you were a child. There could be some sort of a message of concern when it comes to their wealth situation, and I do feel that they have actually accumulated quite a bit of wealth throughout their years. There could be some sort of message of concern here when it comes to their home, when it comes to their property, but I feel like it's not necessarily a very valid concern. There is a concern there, but I feel like it's not going to turn into an issue. It's not going to turn into a problem. So I feel it's something that can be sorted quite easily. There could be some sort of money that needs to be spent on repair of a family home. There could be some sort of money that needs to be spent on maybe paying taxes or something like that. It has to do with this family home here. But I feel like you have more than enough to cover it. And I feel like they have more than enough to cover it. It almost feels to me like you will need to be helping with some sort of administration part of this whole situation. That's what I see here. That's the energy that is coming through. For some Scorpios here, I see you creating something that's going to get a lot of recognition through the world net, through the internet here. If you're working on some sort of business of your own, even if it has nothing to do with internet, even if it's like your own business that you work in, you're actually creating some sort of products here, putting it out online, advertising it in the through internet is going to be very beneficial for you, specifically months of April. I know it's, you know, any advertisement is always beneficial, but I'm getting more business, getting more clients, getting more orders, specifically in the months of April through advertising online. That's what I'm getting for some of you. That's what I see. These are the messages that are coming through today, Scorpio. I truly hope this reading was helpful. I do hope that you found something in here that was beneficial to you, that resonated with you. Do let me know in the comments. I would love to read your comments. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. Bye for now, Scorpio. Talk to you soon.